Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Yeah, today I just feel so stuffed. Some of these days, so too many emotional things, and your life seems to be just ordinary as usual, but inside of you have so much tumultuous, anyway, so much tumbling and emotions. So I cannot stay inside. I need to get it out, and I need to breathe fresh air and see open space. Not only small shops, streets. I want to see nothing. I want to see big open air. I want to see mountain without much people. I want to see something make me calm down. It's just too much. Okay. So this is a quiet Sunday afternoon, and oh, the kids are happy. This is a quiet Sunday afternoon, and tomorrow we'll go back to work, and and I need to adjust my mindset from vacation mood into going back to work mood, and with a lot of happenings, it's I just do not find that peace in myself, and it is such a peaceful day, but I just cannot find the peace. Heaven has its intelligence, the wisdom of universe sometimes do something, and it could be quite harsh for people so emotionally invested. But in the long run, it will work out. It is what it is. And in the long run, things will work out. We cannot see it at the moment in front of our face, because we put too much of our heart and soul into it. It seems an empty talk, but if you have something that you are totally invested emotionally, you can connect. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a hobby, it could be a game, it could be an examination, it could be a competition, anything. When you are totally invested in it, you lost the whole picture. Or maybe you do not lose the whole picture, you just cannot see beyond what is behind. 1 day later, 1 week later, 1 month later, 1 year later, 4 years later, and sometime later, right? I hope you can hear me. It is quite windy here. I will try to make it auditorially acceptable. Just spend some time here. Just some time here. Does not have to be much talk. You are thinking with me. We are thinking together. It is fair. Life is fair. Eventually, it is just, it is the decision, right or wrong, we cannot see. At the end of the day, we will understand this is supposed to be. If we cannot succeed today, it's because heaven understands that our effort, our luck, our number is not there. And heaven will train our patience. Heaven will repay the other person who has made effort. Heaven will make the other person's number called. Do I make any sense? The situation,
I was actually looking to move up in any case, even before getting married. So once
it will be right.
If we go this way, it'll take us back to the, yeah. I know where we parked before, but I don't know how long from that parking lot to here is. It's difficult to get back. You want to play with things in my back? Yeah. Just story. In case I fall. Do you want me to do it on recording? Sorry, but you fall. It's gonna happen fast.
anyway, you can see the
Sorry, you fall. I'm so cute. Oh, he had a sunbrella? Yeah. So what was a heat stroke? Oh, dog goes 12 o'clock. Oh, too silent. Oh, I figure out which dog I have to put there. You're fine.
It is all in the effort, the accumulation of efforts. One friend said, Haiying, how did you do all these many things together? I aspire to be you, to be like you. So it's very interesting. I think comparing with the high achievers, comparing with not even high achievers, comparing with other people, I am not doing a lot of things. But what I have done is visible. The reason, one thing is that I put it up. All these things, the cooking video and painting video and talking video and dancing video, all these, they are up in front of you. You can see. It's been recorded. So after some time, you see one, you see another, day by day, you will see a lot. So the first thing, not that I am doing anything more than anybody. I recorded. There is a record for it. And the second thing is the accumulation. One day you do one thing, 10 days you have 10 things. 365 days you will have 365 different things. So just imagine you record the daily things and record it with attention and keep accumulating, keep recording. At the end of the day, there are a lot of things, right? I have something like 20,000 videos, and there used to be, let's say, 15,000 quality videos or really serious videos. Spread it into 15 years. 15 years. That's 1,000 every year, and 3 every day, which is quite reasonable, right? I do make videos because it's my life, and doing this recording makes me pay attention to my life, pay attention to these talkings, pay attention to my cookings. One example, I cook every day, but I do not do cooking video every day because when I do cooking video, I clean up the table, I clean up the stove top, I pay attention to it. So if we just keep doing something without too much pretension, without too much trying, everyday life is interesting, is recordable. Of course, if we make video or if we do things and try too hard, then we will burn out because it's artificial. Living a real life is not tiresome, it's not tiring. You anyway live a life. I anyway live a life, right? Just to put on the camera. And by putting on the camera, make me pay attention. And another important thing now I see is to recording it, to keep note, to keep a record. Maybe it's the painting notebook, painting sketchbook from day one to 2 years later, 3 years later, 5 years later. The progress will be recorded in that sketchbook, right? If we keep on doing these things, there will be a record. If we do not record it, yesterday, today, there is not much difference. If we pay attention and record it through a notebook, through a sketchbook, through a picture video, through taking pictures, through making video, record it, then we will see ourselves making progress, right? So the successful people, the people who has done a lot of things, are not so far away from us. Just think about ourselves. Think about me. I did not achieve a lot. However, with the accumulation of time, of labor, of records, we can see the progress, right? So I didn't do much. They didn't do much. It's everyday life. You keep on doing, not giving up. Well, there are some times we do give up. If our life is always doing without stopping, what's the meaning of life, right? What is the change of life, right? Nature has 4 seasons, or many seasons. Nature has seasons. Trees have a different shape, different fruits, different appearance from time to time. We do need to allow ourselves to have a rest, to get on with things, right? So here is another thing that I am thinking about doing. For example, all these will become a podcast. So, and also these ideas does not come out of nowhere. It is naturally coming out. I do painting, do some bamboo leaves, keep on doing 30 years. Then I think about cutting into small card and then making card. So the business idea or any more official or more formed or more systematic idea comes from those random thoughts. Do I make any sense, right? At the beginning, you do not know. You do not have a plan. You want to try until something come out. And then keep on trying. You get tired with one particular idea, with one particular presentation, with one particular system, and then you change a little bit, tweak a little bit, here and there, move around a little bit, then it becomes a new idea, right? So there is nothing just come out of nowhere. Have to start and have to have faith for oneself. This world does not only belong to you. Oh. This world does not only belong to the celebrities, to the big achievers. Everyone, we all have a cell phone if we choose to show it up. If we choose not to show it up, we all can afford a piece of paper, a notebook, a pencil, a pen to write down what we have done in the day. And we all have the luxury to reflect on our everyday life. No one is any less than it, right? We can all do that. Do I make sense? It is the accumulation. And in case of how I do so many things, one of the reasons I do many things is because I am not a focused person. I have trouble to stay in one thing, to stay in one topic, to do the same thing all the time. And people are different. There are people for life doing one career and becoming successful. I am not that kind of person. I need new ideas. And this is also, I procrastinate. I used to be very ashamed of procrastination. Still, I am. I get into trouble because of procrastination. But also, on the other hand, I am thinking, just because I procrastinate, I push myself to the very last end, I have no resource, I have no way to go. So the very last minute, I just grow into a habit to be very creative. Because without that creativity, I cannot survive. So a lot of our problems is actually the source of our success, is the reason, the trigger for our success. Do I make any sense on that? Right? So how do I do these many things? It's because I cannot focus. How you do not do so many things? Not because you did not do anything. It's because, let me guess what you have done to make you feel not doing less. First, maybe you didn't record it. Second, maybe because you are focused on one thing and you put your all effort in one thing. And the third, maybe because you are more strict to yourself and not comfortable to show mediocre things, right? Another strength of myself, I do not take things seriously. Maybe you take things seriously. You need to be good, presentable enough, right? My level of quality is not your level of quality. I do not mind. I am a small person and nobody pays attention to me. I have never thought people need to pay attention to me. So that is kind of liberating in a sense, right? Give me the opportunity, give me the courage to try different things, right? So how to do so many things? Lower expectation and start becoming braver. Lower expectation, lower quality standard, and increase audacity. Just briefly try and do it, and increase the instantaneous and just click, ping, ping, pang, pang. I want to go. I'm doing it. Just start and do it, right? And also, if something does not work out, change a situation, change your location. So I was at home the whole day, the whole morning, and I did a swim, nothing more than that. So the scene in front of me was the same. It was at home. So it's just this same tedious routine, very familiar room. And also, because I always stay at home, my home is, the house is all cramped up with too many things. And I feel cramped. I feel suffocated. I feel I cannot have space. I cannot have freedom. I cannot breathe. I need some freedom. I need fresh air. So if you do, just a suggestion. So if you find something does not work out well for you, maybe change a room, go outside, go to shops. I first went to a shop and saw some chocolate cream. I went to Trader Joe, and there is another kind of farmers market like shops. A lot of new ideas for cooking. Yeah, and also on my way I listened to some videos, listened to some talks. Some are motivational talks, some are idea talk, some are practical guide talk. All these things. This can help me a little bit also. So just give time to do things. Pick up the phone, start to record. Pick up the pen, start to write. Pick up the music instrument, start to play. Pick up the ball, start to kick. And pick up the yoga mat, start to do a meditation. Start to do something, not to think. The problem for us is we think too much, we do too less. We become a thinking emoji instead of a dancing emoji. Instead of a walker, we need to be put our effort, put our attention into walking, into doing things. Do I make any sense? I am about to get out. This is not voiceover. There are some noises, but I feel it's natural. I hope you can hear it. It's not asthma, but it's more natural. I can breathe the cold, fresh air. I hope you can also feel my cold hand, my red nose. It's cold and it's fresh. It's so refreshing. Okay? Okay, look at my face. I am cold. Bye-bye, friends. You have a beautiful, beautiful evening. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye-bye, friends.